up guys, welcome back to Street Brawlers. My name is Adam, and if you missed the last video, this is my 1993 Asuna Sunfire. In the previous video, I just went over everything about it, like how I got the thing, how it's been treating me, and unfortunately I jinxed myself. I've driven this bad boy for 2 winters now. Doesn't give me a single mechanical problem. Immediately after saying that, I was driving home and I noticed the temp gauge going way up, and it looks like after I popped the hood, my fan has stopped working. So today we're just going to go into diagnosing a fan, and hopefully we can get it going again. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when diagnosing a fan is making sure that the fan not working correctly is the actual problem. We can rule out ambient temperature here. As you can see, it's well below freezing outside. There's snow on the ground. I'm freezing, so I want to get this thing fixed ASAP. A good way to test to see if it is your fan not working correctly that's the problem is letting your car idle, get it to temperature, and if it starts climbing past that middle mark where it usually sits, then pop the hood and see if the fan's actually moving. On this car specifically, the fan only comes on when it starts getting hot, so you want to look for that, and if it's not coming on as designed, then that's your problem and we can start actually digging into it. So now that we got the hood popped, we can see the fan in here. There she is. And we're gonna start trying to figure out why this thing isn't working. So we'll start with the easy stuff first. Most cars under the hood have a fuse box, just like this. As you can see, it says radiator fan, rad fan. So we're just gonna pop this puppy open, just like that, and test these bad boys out. So this is my handy multimeter. We're gonna turn it to ohms, which is resistance, as you can see right there. Okay, so then you're gonna wanna put the ends on the fuses just like this. If it comes to 0.0 like that, fuse is good, and on this blown one, if you put it to the ends, nothing happens. So that's how you can know if it's blown or not, and we're just gonna go test that on the fan one right now. Now that we know that the fuse and the relays are fine, our next step is to locate the temperature switch on the radiator, unplug it, and then jump direct power to the fan. You guys definitely can't see that. I'll get my phone out. Maybe you'll get a little brighter down there. Yeah, you guys can't see that, but anyways, you gotta trust me. Down there is the radiator temp switch. It connects to these 2 wires right here. One goes to the fan, one goes to the switch. So I just grabbed some wire here, use the strippers, boom, we got our little jumper here, and we're gonna put this connecting to both leads on the harness side of the coolant temp sensor. There with my jumper wire, we're gonna turn the car on now, and if the fan spins, then we know it is the sensor. Alright, so just turn the car on, and voila! The fan is spinning. So as you just saw, I had the car on, the fan spins freely, which is great. The motor is fine, the fan is fine. And we know the problem now is the coolant temp sensor at the bottom of the radiator, since we just bypassed that puppy and she turned right on. So I'm off to the parts store now to get that sensor replaced. Just gonna jack it up, unscrew that little puppy, put the new one in, bada bing, bada boom, we're golden. So just got back from the parts store. Unfortunately, they did not have what I needed, kind of expected with such a rare vehicle like this, but Rock Auto had it, so I grabbed it online. It's gonna come in a couple days. In the meantime, I'm just going to do a little better job wiring my jumper little cable in. So the fan is gonna be running the whole time because I need to drive my car. It's gonna take a long time to heat up, especially in this weather, but better than overheating, especially with the aluminum head on that thing. There is the sensor side of the connector. Just cut it off and bridge the 2 wires so I can keep the fan running at all times. Just gonna throw a little electrical tape on it now, plug her back in, and we should be good until the new part comes. That being said, this will mark the end of the video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about troubleshooting your fan. Things I didn't cover: if the temp switch isn't your problem, so if you jump it and the fan still doesn't work, it's probably the fan itself, so you can wire direct power to the fan, and if it doesn't spin, it's the motor and you gotta get a new fan. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more if you like the car and you want to see more of it. Tons of things coming in the new year and in this summer, so stay tuned, alright, and peace out.